This is Jason Smith of the Bridgehunters Chronicles here live in St. Louis. It's the first day of the Historic Bridge Conference, and what an excellent time but to show you an example of one of engineering's greatest accomplishments. This is the Eads Bridge, a 3-span steel arch bridge spanning the Mississippi River here in downtown St. Louis. This bridge was built in 1874, and according to records, it's the first 100% pure steel arch bridge constructed in the United States of America. I wish I could say it's the first one in the world, but according to another source, that is actually the honest word went to Sweden and perhaps a couple other places around the world were the first ones. But this one is indeed one that is the longest steel deck arch bridge in the United States, and uses 100% steel. The reason why I say that is because at about this time, iron was used solely for crossings, regardless of its middle or long crossings. However, after the Eads Bridge was constructed, steel became more and more popular for bridge construction, to a point where by 1890, steel became almost exclusively used for bridge construction in comparison to iron. Now, I just want to give you a nice little view here. Is actually a statue of Lewis and Clark. This was put in 2 years ago on the southwest end of the bridge in the North Shore. This is actually very unusual, given the fact that Lewis and Clark is underwater, and there's a reason for that, and that is that this whole area has been experiencing some flooding pretty much throughout the entire year, thanks to the late spring thaw from Montana, which resulted in the increase in water levels along the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers, respectively. And according to information from James Bond of the Historic Bridges of the U.S. website, pretty much vast areas are still underwater, especially along the Missouri rivers in areas of Nebraska and Iowa. Unfortunately, these are some of the places I had originally planned on going to, but we're going to see how bad it is and then take it from there. We're going to move on to some other bridges here, but this is this is the first of many bridges I'm going to be documenting on during the entire trip. So, live at the Eads Bridge, it's Jason Smith of the Bridgehunters Chronicles.